For today, I will present to you my expenses in a week. Here's my table for my expenses in a week. If you notice, I don't spend on my meals on Monday because we don't have any class in Monday. We only have 4 days class in my school at ISAP. And when it's Monday, I'm still at home and I only travel in the afternoon, which is usually 3 p.m. And I get to together about 5:30 p.m. and I don't spend money on dinners because I have a packed dish that my grandmother gives me always. But I spend bottled water 15 pesos because usually I buy bottled water when I am traveling Gonzaga to Tuguegarao. So for water gallon, I only spend 30 pesos in a week. Dadalaw lang naman kami sa boarding and kasya na sa amin yun at alternate naman. Kaya kung maubos man namin ng 3 araw, siya naman ang bibili. And if you notice, for the transportation is so expensive because I spend 10 pesos from home to Van Station and 180 pesos from Gonzaga to Tuguegarao. And 10 pesos for the Van Station to my boarding house. In school days, as I usually spend 25 pesos in breakfast because I usually ate one rice and one egg at outside of the school because at the school canteen is so expensive. And sometimes I sometimes I spend 35 pesos because sometimes I ate at dim sums or I have two dish to eat like hot dog and egg. And for lunch, I usually spend 25 pesos because I usually I usually ordered gulay kasi mas mura yung gulay. Pag karne kasi is makaka-spend ako ng 35 to 40 pesos depende na lang yung kung ilan yung rice ko. And I usually ate at outside school because I don't wanna eat at the school's canteen because it's so expensive. And for dinner, we usually spend 20 pesos. Depende na lang yung bibilhin namin ulam namin. At kami na yung nagluluto, makakamura pa kami. At mas marami pa yung makakain namin. And for snacks, I usually spend 25 pesos or 20 or 30 pesos. It depends kung ano yung bibilihin ko. And for every day, I spend 15 pesos at bottled water. For street food, alternate. Depende kung mag-street food ba kami ngayon, bukas hindi, ganun. Alternate lang siya. Kaya 20 pesos lagi kong binibili pag street food. And for Xerox copy, depende rin pag may bibigay yung teacher namin kung marami bang ipapa-Xerox or konti naman kaya hindi pare-pareho yung pass. And for shampoo and soap, I usually spend 20 pesos for soap and 6 pesos shampoo. Yung soap na 20 pesos, nagagamit ko na yon in a week. And yung 6 pesos, kung napapansin nyo, sa ibang araw hindi na ako nagagasto kasi yung 6 pesos lang yung isang shampoo na ganun at nahati ko yon and yun, nagamit ko siya for 2 days. So, dalawa lang nabibili ako in a week kasi umuwi naman ako sa amin every week. So, I usually spend load at 70 pesos at Tuesday because nagpapalit ako sa classmate ko every Tuesday ng 70 pesos. 1 week na yun pag i-unli mo sa Globe and walang patong kasi kaibigan niya ko. And for oil, soy, and vinegar, I spend 22 for oil, soy, 20, and 13 for vinegar. Minsan ako yung bumibili, kaya alternate ulit, kaya yun lang yung nagagasto ko every week. And kasya na sa amin yun sa isang week. And for transportation, in school days, I usually spend 20 pesos, 10 for going to school and to school to boarding, 10 ulit, kaya 20 pesos. And if you notice, at Friday, I don't have dinner because I am going home at that time. Lagi ako umuwi ng Friday. And 2:20 na naman yung 2:20 yung transportation ko kasi the the 20 pesos nagagasto ko yung going to school and school to boarding, and the 10 pesos boarding to the bus station, and the 180, and I usually spend 180 the price of from Tuguegarao to Gonzaga and to Gonzaga to Tuguegarao. So the 10 pesos is I spend the 10 pesos pag sa bus station at sa bahay na, paloob na ng bahay. And yung savings ko is 38 pesos. Sometimes wala kasi kasya lang talaga yung allowance ko. And overall total of my allowance is 1,250 per week. This is my weekly expenses pie graph. So as you can see, I spend more on transportation. Next is meal. So my meals is 24%, and my Xerox copy is 2.4%. Ito yung pinakamababa. Snacks 11.2%, drinking water 8.4%, transportation ito yung pinakamarami 38 I should say, 0.4. Groceries 7%, load 5.6%, and savings 3%. That's all for today. Thank you for listening for my presentation.